Anyways, let's actually go to the TM subreddit and find this iceberg. Let's see. Here it is. The full and comprehensive lore-filled Trackmania Iceberg. You're not fighting for dominance in bed. Is bedtime even fun? Facts. 18 years of gameplay got me somewhere. Yeah, see? Alright, so we'll start at the top. Bug slide. We all know what a bug slide is. We've seen it before, right? We all know. I've done it. Show me the muscle mommies that want to get dom while putting it... Like, no. Put that bitch. Alright. The 08 maps. Move chat. You know what I'll do instead? I have a better idea. What if I do... Actually, hold on. How much does this do, man? Oh, it's all right. Alright, I'm gonna move... We're gonna get rid of chat really quick. Bye-bye, chat. There you go. Nail it. Let me get a book. Okay. So. Bug slide. We all know this. We've done this before. 08 maps, you know, very bumpy, downhill bullshit. Action keys. Steering inputs for those keyboard plebs. Also a kind of controller. Might get a new one so I can do it. It's so clean. It is. ZRT Cup. Heh. Hefes got this run. Obviously, the very, very cool, dank sentiment said by the wonderful virtual. Sky is virtual tier. It basically is. It's all the easiest shit to do. Skill points. That is the ranking points used in the game. Like on the campaigns and shit. Chat format tags. Basically all the HTML shit that you see people doing. Slow motion scandal. Obviously. Riolu, Uberbug, we've seen those. You know, you slam a wall and while you're bug sliding, you go in a direction. We don't know which direction, but a direction. Hylas, our boy. Little insane, but we fuck with it. Cutting a map. TMGL, Trackmania Grand League, we know that one. The Ramstein. For those of you that don't remember, so you can actually see it right here in the little screenshot. So this little black part right here is the Ramstein. Or Runstein, whatever the fuck it's called. This caused so many fucking bugs in Nations forever. People said it happened in TM2. I don't think so. I never got into TM2. I got a lot in Nations, though. Pissed me off. Khaki is Khaki. We just finished Khaki Reloaded. Trial RPG maps. We literally just played a trial or an RPG map. It did. Never had it happen. I started playing TM in 2017, so maybe it was out by then. Skin Horn 3D models. You could do that a lot in Nations Forever, United, TM2. Now you can't, which kind of sucks. Nations Forever United games. The CP and the fin bug, or the bug fin, we've seen those in Khaki Remixed, where you kind of hit it from the side, but a lot in Nations Forever and United Forever, it was just in the game. The press forward maps or press nothing maps, you literally just hold down. If it's a PF, you literally just hold this down. If it's press nothing, you don't do anything. Task tool, we've seen Trackmania tasks on the channel. Mania Planet, that was like the kind of the central hub of like all the TM2 games. Cup of the Day, Track of the Day, we play those all the time. Nose Boost, that is where you're straight up and down. For those of you that don't know, obviously there's people in chat that know. But when you're straight up and down like you're gonna do a nose bug, what Tassers found by accident, just by sort of brute forcing methods, is that if you take the input, like whatever it is, and you just flick it back and forth really quick, you can get like a dick ton of speed. Trackmania next. I don't know about this one. Who the fuck is calling me? I may have to take this, hold on, real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It was nothing. Okay, oops, I need this one. Alright, vacations. Not certain about this one. Not at all. Thank you. Official runs from the fucking campaigns, which are cringe. Blaster X's reactions. Dude's got some pretty dank memes. Sparks. I'm assuming that relates to like the sparks that come off of your car. This is where Virtual Frogs say they flex their knowledge. I can go even further. Two wheels. I'm assuming that just means fucking two-wheeling. Camera 4 through 6. If I remember correctly, and I could be wrong. If I remember correctly, I believe cameras 4 through 6 were in the original Trackmania game, and they were fucking the stupidest camera angles ever. Like literally the stupidest camera angles ever seen. And I'm fairly certain that's what it's talking about. I don't have I think there's a video from, like Riolu in one of his, like, like he was playing all the old TM games. I think that's where he did it. TM 2020 head protection. Literally just that stupid little bar that pops up that does nothing. Probably kills the driver. Shitfest. We've played Shitfest. Carl Jr. driving into the sign. Not familiar with. I'm not familiar with Carl Jr. driving into the sign. I feel like it's probably some like competition thing or like some cup of the day moment. I don't fucking know. The TM web game. This, I have played the web game before. Basically, it's a little like 2D side scroller, and you have to have like the right amount of speed to clear a jump. You know, too little you land short, too far or too much you land too far. It's okay. Excel penalty. We've seen this in, we saw it in Khaki Reloaded. You hit the wall, you get a speed penalty, but then you can use it to your advantage. The Dragon Yeet. Let me see if I can actually find Dragon. Let me just look up Dragon Yeet. Dragon Yeet. Is this the... No. Okay, let me just show you. Come on. So yeah, this was the checkpoint list that Dragon basically figured out how the fuck to actually make the map viable. So what you would do is you go out, gather a ton of speed, and then you would have to like hit the brake really quick, go into a side, and then big slide, big yeet, and then boom. And then you absolutely just fucking send it. So the Dragon Yeet is a very dank trick that I love doing. Lower your music a tad bit, sure. There you go. Non-deleted cheated records. I'm fairly certain this has to do with the older games, because I know a lot of the records are still there. I think at least in TM2. I think they got rid of them in Nations and United. I'm not certain about the other games. Cup driven in a plane. There was a tournament that was played in Trackmania 2 Stadium, where they were going to live stream it from a plane, like as it's flying through the air. Yeah, the Air France Cup. Never did that because the connection was just dog water. But it was still something that happened. I don't know who won it though. STM Super Trackmaster, that's from Turbo. And basically once you beat the entire campaign, you get all the author medals in the campaign, you unlock the Super campaign. So the Super Trackmasters were times set by pros that may or may not have been cheated to get, but are still possible to do. So that's like wicked hard stuff. SD or S for D, this is just your speed drifts. You know, standard fucking full speed shit. Fastest way only, it is a shortcutting team that's in Nations Forever. Virtual's a part of it. Basically, if there's a map and you find a huge shortcut, like you're the first person to find it, they'll probably let you in. I don't care because I don't give a shit. First of the month, cup of the day, always going to be a meme. Easter eggs and Nadeo maps. I'm fairly certain this is just like stupid little like, I don't want to say bugs, but like I know there was one Easter egg in one of the TM 2020 maps. It was for like, I think virtual or something. French president playing TM. The French president has literally played Trackmania. That's not a lie. DX Tweak, again, that was a program that was used in United for steering inputs. This is like sort of before action keys were a thing. So there's a whole talk about that. 92 Bob, not certain about that one. No Spin. There was that khaki map that we played, didn't get, where if you kind of, you know, get some water in your wheels, hit a jump right, you can just spin the car around. It's crazy. You know, you gotta hit the brake to kind of steer it. Is rank 1 TM unit. Oh, is he really? Okay. Well, there we go. There's that. All right, now we're on the surface. Things start to get a bit unknown. Nadeo is Nadeo. This I have no idea. Nothing. Spider trick. Khaki Reloaded 166. We drive into a wall and then you like go to the side and you can like actually move around the wall. It's weird. No one knows who he is. Good. TM campaigns mapping fails. Yeah. There have been some very interesting choices, to say the least, in block placement on Nations maps. Rumors are that 92 Bob is Riolu. What year was Riolu born? Do we know? Because it could be. The TM original in United Water isn't real. This is true. So in the original, I know this because I've seen Riolu play it. So he showed it off on Rally. So there's like water around this one map. He literally just drives into it. There's no like, you know, physics change. There's no speed penalty. It's like the water isn't even there. So that's always neat. Cut world records beaten by the normal way. There is, I forget what the map is in Nations, but there was a cut that was found, but it was barely faster, but then someone went ahead and just beat it anyways the normal way. But yeah, there are some cut world records that are beaten the normal way. Race Hans beat virtual. Yeah. Follow me game mode. This was, so the follow me game mode was something that had a relatively short lifetime or lifespan in TM2, where basically you had to drive like you had the map, right? And then you had to drive a route, and then the person would have to follow your route as closely as they could, and they would get more points the closer they were. I thought it was an interesting game mode. I don't think it was too fun, but that's okay. Sorry to backseat your iceberg. No, I appreciate that. TTC Tryhard Cup. So this was Cup of the day before Trackmania 2020 was a thing, and this was played in Nations, this was played in United, this was played in TM2. It was actually a lot of fun. I participated in a few. They usually happen at times when I was out, but when I had the chance, I had the chance. Birds block. I believe this is in relation to the bird blocks that you could place in the older games that had collision for some fucking reason. Hi, this is post stream Legion in the editing bay. So I was thinking of a completely different game when I was talking about birds having collision and blocking you from doing whatever it is you were doing. Although, I was correct in the whole placeable bird block thing. I just don't know why I was thinking about a completely different game at that time. So that's on me. I don't know why. Royal made bots. No one plays Royal, so they have to make bots. Cheated STMs. Again, this relates back to this one where I talked about that some of the STMs for Trackmania Turbo were cheated. The freewheel skip, which is literally what's happening right here. This shit's just crazy. AI playing TM. I don't know if this relates back to bots or not. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm willing to bet this is like, oh, some of the players are fucking bots. Questmania. This is a fucking great meme. So Nadeo has, besides Virtual Skipper, of course, we have Shootmania, and then we also have Trackmania. But Questmania was like an RPG style game they wanted to make and just never did. They never did anything at all. TM2 blocks have electricity. I think that's relating to magnets, but also just the blocks in general, because the road pieces. So the road pieces, okay. So the road pieces. So if you remember from this image, right? You can see it. This Runstein, Rampstein, whatever the fuck. So in TM2 Stadium, these have these are blue and they light up. So I think that's what this is relating to. The infinite nose spin. You can do that. We've seen it. There's video upon video of it. I'm playing Royo right now. The fuck you mean it has bots in it? Yeah, you're like one of the 2 real players. Dicks hidden in TMGL maps. I feel like I saw something about this at one point. It's just the mappers hiding dicks in their maps because they can. Stereoscopic mode. What does stereoscopic mean? Because I don't... Is this 3D? Yeah, okay. I think... in the older games, there was the 3D mode. Like, you had, like, you had to put, like, the 3D, like, the red and the blue. I think that's what this means. Script bug. This has happened to me before, and it's happened on stream where, like, a script just crashes, and you see that, like, big green wall of graphics come up, and it's all the, like, all the code. That's the script bug. TM forums, TMX hack. So, Trackmania Exchange, the older version, got hacked at one point, so they had to shut the whole thing down and rebuild it from the ground up, which was just fucking took forever, but they eventually got it done. Mania Stars. This is, I believe, if I remember correctly, I don't think it's up anymore, but I think it was something for... Yeah, I understand. Thank you. Yeah, just go. Thank you, Bitdefender. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, so you could, like, give stars, like, to pro players and shit. Your RPG from 2010 got deleted, F. So, yeah, no, this was, like... I want to say it was, like, kind of a precursor to, like, the star system that we had in TMGL, like, last year, a few years ago. So, that's what I'm thinking that is. TM China. Probably a version of Trackmania in China that doesn't include Taiwan. Shootmania 2020. I think Shootmania tried to make a bit of a comeback, and it just never happened. Jump blocks. Those are like the bumper blocks where you hit them, and it has that weird, like, coil sound. The ones you just drive over and your car jumps. Valley backwards is faster. So this was a bug that was found. So the original backwards bug was found in Trackmania Canyon. Like, way the fuck back. I think, like, 2014. And then Nadeo had to patch it out. And it cropped up in Valley. And then what happened there, so they fixed it in Valley, so if you drove backwards, it would cap your speed at 200, and that'd be it. What was found by Marius, yes, or was it Marius like the second time? Regardless, in Valley, what they found was that if you went off a jump and you 360, or you 180'd the car, and you landed, it would preserve your speed at whatever it was you landed at, but then you would drift, and you would like slide more, or you get more speed, so sort of like a speed drift. So, because the drifts would subtract speed in Valley, but because you're going backwards, it essentially just adds speed to it. So, yeah, that's fucking hilarious. So, great job, Nando. Not all the maps are faster backwards. Where is Frost Blue? No idea what this is all about. Mania of Planet 4.1 OP Grass. Okay, I started playing after 4.1. I'm assuming the grass was a lot more beneficial to the car? No idea. Nadeo author doing a cut. I vaguely remember a map, I think in United, or it might have been Nations, that a Nadeo author, like, cut a map. I think. FB is one of the original world champions, and he had a weekly endurance event. Ah, I see. Impossible author medals. I'm assuming this just means that there are some author medals that are, like, extremely hard to get. The Coast, Bay, and Island Ubers. Oh my Christ. Oh god, those are fucking so stupid. Coast apparently has an Uber bug. It's, I know with the, oh no, I'm thinking Bug Slide. Author medal to my heart is impossible. I can get through it, trust me. But I think the Uber bugs in these games, I'm thinking of the fucking Bug Slide. I don't know anything about the Uber. I actually got mixed up. I got nothing. It's so bad to drive. No, it's not. You just gotta know how to drive it. That's so fucking easy. No grip plus freewheel is faster on the side. Yes. And I don't understand why. I think it's just a game calculation thing that it fucks up. Mowing the grass. In Nations and Trackmania 2020, when you go onto the ground of the stadium, like the actual ground, when your car drives over it, the wheels actually like push the grass down, like it flattens the grass, so you can actually drive through the whole thing and flatten the entire grass. It takes forever, but it is possible. Bad record. I'm assuming this has to do with validating a replay, and it says that it's like dog shit and like you have wrong physics. Hey, what's up, Scoop? Hey, good RPG map. I liked it. We're going through the Trackmania Iceberg right now. But yeah, I think bad record is when you go to validate a replay in, it might be bad simulation. One of the two. I'm thinking that's what that is. TM2 Beta Camp 2, no idea. Eric Danielinski, no idea on that one. TM Challenge, I think that was a competition that was held at one point. In Vimix, that is like you take like the Valley car and you put it in like Canyon. It's honestly the same. Ads can suck my balls. Just get this. Just get Twitch.tv ad block. That's what I do. Also, bug that happened when the legit runs got records in official mode. Okay. TM 2020 beta physics. I heard the physics in TM 2020 during the beta because people were talking about it were just horrendous. So that's fun. .xx9. I think that's when records, like, so if I remember, I think it has to do with the way the records were not calculated, but timed in the older games, where it was only 2 digits. So the third one would be like a meme. Have you perhaps already played the? I did. I actually liked it. Big car, 1 lap, incidental. No idea about this one. Plaster X's sister / techno incident. Okay, this relates, if I remember correctly, it relates to the cheating scandal where I think Plaster X's sister dated Techno and was wondering why Techno's game was like running slower, or it seemed slower than like when she watched Plaster X. So I think that's what this is about. Pappy Champy, I think that's somebody. This one, this khaki one, Colio khaki, no idea. It is okay. Just making sure. Stadium Glass. So the funny thing with Glass in Stadium is, at least in older games, you got no acceleration on it. So it was kind of like, it wasn't like you were engine off. but it, like, you just wouldn't gain acceleration. You just slowly slow down. So, in a lot of True Talent Cup maps actually would do that. Well, not a lot, but some of them would actually do this. So it's a good, like, way to kind of speed check the player without strictly speed checking the player. The 100,000 Project. So this is a video by La Bomba, where what he did was he took 100,000 replays of the same fucking map, and it looked like, you know those simulations you've seen, like, from the early 2000s, where it's like the silver, like, mercury liquid just going over everything? That's what this was about. Shit was crazy. It actually looked really fucking cool. Mid-road and landmines. This is a bug that relates to, as far as I'm concerned, Nations Forever, where you could just be driving along and the game would be like, hey, fuck you, miscalculation in the middle of the road for no reason. Don't know how, don't know why it happens, it just does. Cars accelerate faster on the sides in water. So this, okay, if I remember, I feel like this is in relation to, Lagoon, where if you put half of your car in the water, like on the beach, like barely on like the dark part of the sand, you sort of just send it. You go faster instead of having to drift it. I'm assuming that's what this relates to. I could be wrong. Race Hans is a mid-road bug in all his flag speedrun world record. Paste. Alright, bottom of the iceberg. Cordanis. I don't know. Nino. I just see Nino and I just think of the player. This is something in French. I need to translate that. I don't know. TMU, Turbo, and beta maps. Obviously, maps have fucking changed over the years, so... yeah, we don't... They changed them. The beta maps usually suck. They're betas. Survival and super survival mode. I think this was a game mode. Where... oh, Jesus. No, what is the game mode I'm thinking of? I think this was just sort of like a knockout sort of thing. Or, no, I think this was like the tag game mode in TM2, where you'd have like two teams, and you'd have to hide. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It may have been called hide and seek.
Hi, it's me again. So I was wrong here with the survival/super survival mode. To give a very quick overview, that is basically a game mode in the older Trackmania games where the only way you could go to the next map was to beat an author time, and it was one of those, you know, see how far you can get, kind of like COD Zombies, if you want to get a more modern example. So I was wrong, but I'm surprised I thought of a completely different game mode.
Sunrise Cam 1, no idea. Deep Fear, no respawn. So the Deep Fear map, I'm guessing this either relates to A, not having to respawn the map, or B, not getting to respawn the map. I think. I know Mutta was going for world record in Deep Fear. Wait, was Deep Fear... hold on, let me see if I remember Deep Fear. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's the no respawn record on Deep Fear. People saying Deep Fear is the hardest full speed map. Try Sunset Overdrive. Always. I don't know what this fucking says. Race Hans folder. I'm assuming this is like porn, because whenever someone relates to folder, you know it's porn. Forward acceleration works. Sure, dude. I don't fucking know. Analog brake trick. I'm fairly certain this is the Valley. Look at the pic. What pic? Oh, is it in Discord? That's the folder. Oh, this. Oh. Love. So I think the brake trick is the one that's talking about is in Valley, where what you can do is you like quickly tap the brake. Like you tap, so it's like you want to go like, you want to do some quick left rights. So you do like, you tap brake, turn left, tap brake, turn right. It's kind of a pain in the ass at first, but you get it. Have you heard of the video 15? No. Island A1 gold medal. I vaguely remember this. I haven't played United. I had to boot up United and look at it. I think the gold medal's like fucked. Unknown Turbo players. People who just, they don't fucking exist or you don't know about them and they play Turbo. There you go. Exactly what you think. Race Hans dropped 15 TM world records in one video. Was it posted recently? Because I think I know which video you're talking about, because I think I watched it recently. No? Oh, must have been something different then. Oh, it might have been, like, cutscenes. I'll link. Yeah, go for it. Impossible Trials. Possible Trial Maps. Golf Ball Surface. I believe this is... I want to say it's the surface where it's, like, the little, like, the dip in the middle. Like, I can't really curve my hand. There you go. It's, like, it has, like, the little divots in the ground, so I'm assuming that's what it means. Custom block replacement. This is... So in some of my full speed maps, you've seen me, like, go into the, like, the mesh editor and make my own blocks. So I'm assuming that's what that means. TM on, I assume this means on, not in TikTok. TM on TikTok, as far as I'm concerned, besides my videos, is they are only used as background footage for, like, those Reddit text-to-speech videos. Other than that, I got nothing. Tom bug. This is a bug that I don't know about. Tasks beaten by humans. I think there are a couple of task records that have been beaten by humans. They're very, very few, though. They're very fucking few. And I don't remember which one exactly. Driving through walls. So this either relates to just the game miscalculating like fucking crazy and putting you through a wall, or... hold on, let me just see this video real quick. 15. When did this get posted? I have not seen this video. Or it means when you have, like, in Khaki Reloaded, one of the maps, you, like, traveled through walls, because, like, the back plate... like the backside was completely removed and you shoot through them. So it's either custom block driving through walls or miscalculation through walls. All right, we're almost there. We're not there. We're not fucking there. We're not even close to being done. All right, deleted leaderboards. As far as I'm concerned, there have been some leaderboards that have gotten deleted. Like the records have been fucking deleted, and that's always a problem because people hate that shit. EO3 run without the bug. I don't know which EO3. I think it might be United EO3 or Nations EO3, because I think EO3 in Stadium doesn't have a bug. I think original names of the environments. I don't know the original names. I do not know the original names of the environments at all. I have no idea. Island teleport bug slide might be just miscalculation. I don't know. Don't know. EO3 is the most bug-heavy map in TMNF. Okay, so yeah. IQ Cup. This was sort of like a pathfinding cup in... I think... It might have been 2 or it might have been Nations. I don't think it was in 2020. But basically the map would be like, hey, here's a map, figure it out. And it would be a very, like, open-ended kind of map, so you had to, like, find the right path. Lagoon Coaster Fix. I think when they released Lagoon, the coasters had some fucked physics. But they didn't really fix it. They fixed it. Rally E, Author Medal. I haven't gotten this far yet. I have no idea. Just had to dinner about the Olympics. I'm tired. Absolutely horrible drive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Over 1,000 kilometers an hour. So you see right here in the screenshot, this person's going over 1,000. I'm fairly certain this is just a miscalculation from the game. I don't know. It's not possible to get above 1,000, unless this is it. But I'm fairly certain this is just a miscalculation. Canyon walls have grip. I have gotten this before. It feels like a 1 in a million chance. Gotta go for now. Yeah, we'll hop back into TM. Oh, the thing's still running. And we'll go play Cup of the Day. I'll just finish up this layer of the iceberg. But yes, I'll see you later, Christian. Have a good one. So yeah, sometimes the game freaks out with Canyon and it's like, oh, you're gonna have grip on the wall. You're like, okay. Free cam hyperspeed. So if you go free cam, it starts off really slow and then it like just ramps the fuck up. You're like slow and now you're at light speed and it's a huge pain in the ass. TM2 platform. I think this was a planned so in Nations they had the platform like campaign. So you had to jump from platform to platform. And I think they were planning on doing it with TM2 and they just scrapped it. And they didn't do it. TM2 Canyon was supposed to be Valley. I believe in the trailer, yeah. I think there were little bits that said like, no. You can't. The bottom of the map. Okay, this one I know about. Now this one, I'm going to relate down to the post-apocalyptic scenario on Mania Planet Triple 3. Actually, this might be my video. This might actually be my video, because I don't think the video I referenced, talked about Turbo. I think it only talked about Mania Planet. So I'm fairly certain this is my fucking video they're talking about. I am very certain this is my video. Which means I'm going to beat your face. So, the bottom of the map. So, in my video, in my Apocalypse video, I yeeted the car out of the stadium, and I kept going. And what I found was that eventually, at some point, you hit a bottom. Like, you get to the bottom. And the way it works, if you go into TM, like, just any TM game in general, and you cam 7, you go all the way out, you notice that it's a sphere. And I believe it, and then, I don't know, I don't think the sphere you see, I don't believe is the entire map, but there's like a bigger sphere around it. So you get to the bottom and it's just a sphere. Legion out here flexing. Yes, ma'am. Trackmania original map sizes. I don't know if that means the maps were big, like too big, or very, very small. Texture holes. Just holes in the textures. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright. We gotta go play TM 2020. We have to go do that. Stop flexing on me. No, flex. Freaky, you need to flex for us. Strong girl. How many points did I get? Probably like 60. If I get 30,000, I'm picking myself. Should be 70, yeah. Alright, I was good though. Alright, we're gonna go back to the fucking Iceberg, because I want to finish that up real quick. No more Iceberg. Lay a giant elephant. I think there was a map that had an elephant in it, if I remember correctly. Not certain. Dev world records. Developers getting world records. Very rare. Block. I think that might just be a spelling error. Like, in-game. I'm not talking, like, obviously, yeah, it's a spelling error here, but I think that's what it is. I've returned. Welcome back. We're gonna finish the Iceberg. Pausing is cheating. So some people think that when you pause before going into a section, it allows you a chance. Like, if I'm turning left and I need to turn right, I can pause, go to the right, and then unpause, and it's automatic. This is kind of up for debate. Or not, yeah, what is up for debate? Nobody really does this as far as I know. Shoot Mania Cryo. I believe this was a game mode in Shoot Mania. It was freeze tag. Dupe times on 88. In Turbo, I believe, yeah, I think there were some dupe times, like the same time from this. I think the same person or the different people. I don't know. But no, there were, I think there were, yeah, a couple times on 88 that were duped. Riolu uploads after Scandal. I think he uploaded more records after he got exposed. So I think that's what that's referring to. The wrong flag. So I read the thread. So anything in red is like what's in the picture. So like over 1,000 kilometers is this. Wrong flag. So this is in the ESWC version, I think, of TM. As you can tell, GER, Germany, but it's the flag of Belgium. So this is some classic Nadeo coding. Has never been fixed. This has never been fixed. This is, if you get the game and you load up the German card, this is still there. A 438 A0. I think this refers to A0 in one of the environments that has a time of 438. I'm not certain. Moon/toy. No idea. Same with Exxon. No idea. Hidden blocks. I think in the editors of the older games, at least, there were some blocks that were hidden. You have to use like a certain code. The Coast Zoop Slide. Okay, so this is what, where was it? This. So the Zoop Slide, I was thinking about when I looked at the Uber. So there is a way to technically bug slide in Coast, but it's not like the bug slide we know with Stadium. It's sort of like a Zoop. It's nothing crazy. It's just a little thing. Pre-ESWC release Stadium physics. They changed the physics prior to the release of ESWC. From what I read, that's what they did. Cheaters in competitions. There are discussions out there of people in competitions. Now, I don't know if this is like, hey, here's my map, and then you play it, and then, you know, you give me your records, and I make a video. Or if it's like live competition. But there are people who are speculated to be cheating in competitions. Obviously, based on it. Mixed block used in campaign maps. So, the way Nadeo usually does their campaigns is... Let me load up a map. So the way... Oh shit, this is a terrible map choice. This is gonna lag everything. Hold on. Let me turn my tweak on. There we go. So the way that Nadeo does their maps is they're like, hey, you know, we use the editor itself. We use Ghost Block. We do this. You know, like these are all, like, you could do this by yourself. You don't need to, like, block mix anything, right? So, what this is, where is it? This is that I'm fairly certain there have been a few campaign maps that have used like the free blocking mode. So that's why, you know, they mix the blocks together, so free block, or block mix. Beta, Valley, and Lagoon cars. I know they changed the cars. I don't remember what they were before. Nadeo maps thumbnail change. Again, this is just sort of like they make a map, they have a thumbnail, they think no, and they switch it. Again, regular stuff. Top Yanex's New Lunatics. I'm not certain about this one. Virtual Skipper. So this is another game that Nadeo made. It's a boating simulator. So we have Trackmania, we have Shootmania, and we have Virtual Skipper. This is strictly just memed on. I don't think there's anybody who actually takes this game seriously except for people who are actually into like boating games. But yeah. Uberbug on flat land. In very rare circumstances that the game miscalculates properly, you can actually get an Uberbug on a flat surface. Like if you go into... Like if I legit were to go into a map, like if I went into this map and I drove like here on the ground, I know it's hard to see, but you can get sometimes, very, very, very fucking rarely get an Uberbug. You can never like calculate, you can't, there's not really something you can account for, it's almost impossible. Alright, the fake Trackmania game. I believe this is about the mobile game. I forget what it's called, I downloaded it at one point. But it's like, it uses blocks from TM, it uses the engine sounds, it uses collision sounds, and I think a couple other things. But that's it. TM2 action keys, if I remember correctly, there is, in the settings of TM2, you can get the action slot, and I think that's what that refers to. Never knew what they did, never bothered with it. Platform author medals. Just, I assume referring to platform maps from our nations with ridiculous ATs? Don't know. The dead option. In TM2, if this is talking about what I'm thinking it's talking about, in the editors, in the skin editor, whatever the fuck, I believe if you press like F3 or something, there was an option to be like dead, and it would just like make your card disappear, like how it does in this game when like you get like squished. I'm assuming. Nadeo accused of moral harassment. Might be workplace related, I'm guessing. I know from what I've read, Hylas is a little fucking weird, a little crazy. I don't know. Riolu 61 replay. Let me see. Hold on. Turbo 61 by Riolu. Was this a cheated run he had? Or no, is this referring... Hold on. It could be referring to... Did he get a world record on 61? I'm not certain. Hold on. I gotta... Okay, wait, hold on. This might be... Hold on. If this is the map I'm thinking about... No, okay, I'm thinking of something different. I don't know what this is, where is it? Help? Oh, I don't know what this is about. Sunspinks new. I want to say this is about cheating. Could be wrong. CP times aren't real. So on the checkpoints, you have the little counter. I think what they mean is that they're not actually there. Like, it's just a game, like, approximation thing. Because of, like, the actual counter. Like the actual timer. So I'm guessing it's, like, an approximation sort of deal. I did not want to open Steam. Texture holes. Didn't we just do this one? We did. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Yeah, we literally just did texture holes. Birds block. Oh, that might be just about the birds, like the bird block itself, not the, oh, it blocks you. I read that as fucking, like, birds block. No, I think this is literally just the bird blocks from the older games. So that's a good recovery on my part. Good shit, me. What the hell? Where is it? I swear we just did texture holes. Like, we literally just did it. Like, not that long ago. Alright, whatever. Basically textures holes in them. Anyways, truly maxed maps by humans. So this is just referencing maps that, like, the actual physical limit has already been reached. Like, the actual limit of how fast we can go on a map has already been reached. Obsolete cars and flags. This, usually beta content, or just things that aren't around anymore. Monthly environment. I don't think Nadeo was planning on releasing monthly environments. I could be wrong. That's my best guess. Nobody has 597 hours in TM2. This might be... That might actually just be, like, a schizo post. Where the fuck is my... Where the hell is it? Oh, it's down here. Hold on. Fuck, he's right. I only have 505 hours in TM2. Oh, no. I think this more refers to the fact that, like, when you open anything Mania Planet related,
never
it's
gonna
just
give
like,
you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, and they're gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Thanks. Because I think technically speaking, it's only running, like, with the Mania Planet launcher, or, like, sort of the hub page, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Slurs in Nadeo tutorial. That one's probably very self-explanatory. Nadeo probably put something in there they probably shouldn't have. Turbo STMs were driven in TM2. This I have heard about. So I think it was... the theory goes is that they made the maps in TM2. And then they drove them, and then I guess somehow got the replays over to Turbo, and just went off of that. Because, again, at the time, they would have had to have basically had the game made, and then did the STMs. AO1 no SD world record uses SD. Again, this is probably Nations AO1, because I can't think of any other AO1 maps that use SD, and I know this one is is SD. So before the SD was found, or before the SD was like popularized, you kind of drove it normally, and the no speed drift world record, I believe it like barely used an SD. I think that's what I read, or saw, rather. No idea. Countdown animation. I'm assuming this refers to the 3, 2, 1 that you would see at the start of every track, besides 2020. I always thought they were cool. 201 STM, so there's 200 maps in Trackmania Turbo. So this is alluding to, like, a secret, like, 201st STM. Fairly certain it doesn't exist. No idea. Fake death. You don't really die in-game. You just disappear. The 2006 World Cup footage is lost. You probably can't find it anywhere. Let's see if we can find it. Trackmania World Cup 2006 Finals. Yeah. Oops. No. I think it actually is lost. I think it got, like, deleted or something. It's all these fucking clips and TMGLs and vlogs and shit. This, apparently. Yeah. Alright, final layer, the Abyss. You may not want to believe the information given on this layer, but you have to accept that everything here is true. Taiwan is under China in the region select menu. Let's test this theory. Region, Asia, Taiwan. No, because I've seen people rock the Taiwanese flag, so it can't be that. It may be in older games. It may be in older games. I don't know what code this is, because this is TM... I don't know, okay, I'm assuming this means in the TMF, like, in the code, like, in the code of the game. No idea if it's talking about, like, the secret codes you can put it on the main menu. Drift in Stadium was never intended. From what I understand, and from what I've heard, the Neo slide that we all know about, Nadeo didn't want to put it in the game, and I think it was found completely on accident, because so you see it's like a Formula 1 car. They wanted you to, like, go and then brake and then turn. So I think that was, like, their plan was to just have you drive the car like it's a real life car. But Neo sliding happened, and now we have this fucking meme game. XMPP chats, no idea. All countdowns are different. Yes. The countdowns in Nations, United, 2, Turbo, and Stadium are all different lengths. They're very small differences. Like, the TM 2020 countdown is a lot quicker than the TM2 countdown. Like, it's a lot faster. Because I know people complained about it. Because they're like, oh, the countdowns are too long. You know, you lose so much time. The day is like, we're going to tone it down a little bit, figure it out. The business penguin, not certain about that. I am just imagining a penguin in a business suit. I don't know. Loading times aren't real. I feel like this is talking about how, like, the maps are pretty small, so they can be loaded, like, instantly, but it's just there for, like, oh, we're gonna pretend like we have loading times. I'm guessing. The trees are always watching. So, in the, I believe it was in, it's in TM2, I know for a fact, and I believe, and I mean, like, all the TM2 games, or, well, anything but Stadium. Basically, the way, okay, so let me lay it out for you. Let me lay it out for you real fucking quick. So let me use, I gotta use the draw distance. So you can see how, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see how the trees are flat, right? But you can tell it's like a 3D shape. Like, you can see, like this is different from that. Like, these are two different leaves. So the theory goes, in the older Trackmania games, it's easy to see on Canyon, the trees are always, like, facing the player, like, no matter what I do. Like, even if I were to move the camera, like, around them like this, the same face, like, say this was the same, or woo, say this was the face, I would always see that face, but obviously I don't. And that's due, I think there was, what the hell was it? It was a, what's the, it's a coding thing. It's a texture, hold on. Texture, or hold on, wait, trees, I forget what it's called. There's a thing. Like, they're always facing you. I forget what the term is, but a lot of games do it. Unless this is like, they have eyes, which is weird. TM is not deterministic. This, I kind of believe. Because I have made maps. And I was like, oh, I'll do like a funny haha PF start. But, and I want to open this up because I gotta check that later. But like, if you move one thing, I think the floating point value changes. It's something really fucking minute and stupid. And basically that is like, oh, the game isn't actually deterministic. There's no such thing as deterministic gameplay. It's all a lie. But then you look at like PF maps or press nothing maps and it works. So it's one of those like kind of sort of things. We don't really know. Undiscovered cheaters. Following the fallout of the scandal, as we all know, the TM 2020 or the Trackmania cheating scandal, there are people who have cheated, obviously, who have yet to be discovered. We don't know who they are. We don't know if they believe. It's not deterministic. If you get a glitchy start, delete club. What's going on? Okay. Ooh, hello. I just thought it was talking about, because I know sometimes you change a map up a little bit and the physics get all fucked. But, okay, yeah, if you get a glitchy start, gotcha. But yeah, the undiscovered cheaters, that's pretty much what it sounds like. There's people who have been cheating who have not been caught yet. But welcome in. I'm going to be heading out after we finish off the iceberg. Kind of a shorter stream today, but thank you for joining us. And now, the best for last, at the very bottom, the post-apocalyptic scenario on Mania Planet Turbo Theory. This I have knowledge on. I have knowledge on. Okay, so, we gotta get a little fucking deep here. Okay? So what I need to do is... hold on, does it come off? No, not Animal Crossing. I don't need Animal Crossing. Canyon OST, Grand Canyon. What the hell was it? It was, hold on, Ross's Game Dungeon. Okay, hold on. So, we are gonna get tinfoil hatty as fuck. Okay, so, Ross's Game Dungeon, Trackmania 2 Canyon. So he talks, and this is a Cursed Farms. This talks about, Trackmania Canyon. Don't worry, listen, I know my history, I know what I can and can't show, and I know how much I can add so you guys can see anything. Also incognito. So, in this video, he talks about how he finds it weird that there's really nobody like watching per se, and that there's nobody driving the cars. Because if you look at all the TM2 cars outside of the stadium car, there's no driver. Now, he believes that it's because like, oh, the apocalypse happened, stand the world. So what I did, and this is where we get tinfoil hat schizo posting as fuck, was theory. Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Conspiracy. So, what? No. God, okay. So what I then did, so I took that little snippet of him being like, hey, maybe this game is in the apocalypse, the end of the world, there's no humans, it's just cars, they're AI. I said, fuck that little 1 minute segment, and I made it into a 21-minute video about how Trackmania is the game you thought it was. I'm here to tell you what lies beneath the surface. And I linked, you know, for making the video that got this whole thing going. I should probably also, like, you know, grab the link. I can't believe I didn't do this at the start. Okay. And yes, I did get help from Riolu, because there's a few parts of the video I needed. I didn't have them. RIP. This is just some science-related shit. Okay, so, why the fuck is... What? Wait, why is there just a fucking... When was this in the video? What is this garbage? Why the fuck is there a picture of Daniel Ricciardo and Lewis Hamilton? Okay. Riolu dead now? Probably. But no, so I basically took like a 1 minute segment from this video and turned it into a 21-minute shitpost. And that is what this is talking about. And I know that it's talking, I'm like 99% certain it's talking about my video, because in this, he's only referencing Mania Planet. He is only referencing the TM2 games. This is Mania Planet and Turbo. Hold on, we gotta zoom in on this bitch. Hold on. Really get in. Nice, you gotta smell the pixels, okay? You gotta smell the fucking pixels. Mania Planet and Turbo. TM2? Both. And if you haven't seen this video, it's a banger. How many views do I have on it? Probably not a lot. 541. Perfect. Good. People are enjoying my insane ramblings. So that is the TM Iceberg. There's some of it I know. There's a lot of it I know. It's a good chunk of it I don't know, which is fine. Go watch that one now. You should. If you haven't seen my insane ramblings video, you absolutely should. It's a very good meme. The BB boy can read, barely. Drop the links. Bet. Hold on. Yeah, if you haven't seen my insane ramblings of, shit. If you haven't seen my insane ramblings of, the conspiracy of Trackmania being about the apocalypse, you gotta watch it. It is a fucking great meme. The real conspiracy theory is undiscovered task times on the leaderboard. Delete, I like you. You're getting into the same insanity posting that I'm in. But yeah, so you haven't watched my video, go ahead. I made it, how long ago did I make that video? It's like 2 years ago, I think. When the fuck did I put that video out? Actually, I can just do this. How long ago did I put this video out? Almost, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years since I put this son of a bitch out. I gotta make a new one. I have to make, and this was made before the new game came out, because the new game came out in what, June? This is in May. And the funniest thing is, I tweeted this at Hylas, and he's like, I was gonna reveal it on like the 5-year anniversary of the new game, but you know too much now. I'm like, you son of a bitch. My conspiracy theory is Legion's the next door neighbor. I am. I'm the boy next door, uwu. But yeah, so that's the Iceberg. Schizo posting. This is dank. This made me very happy, because when I saw this, I immediately shot to the bottom. I'm like, I'm like, you talking about conspiracy theories, icebergs, fucking got you, dude. Got you. I'm like, this is there. I'm very happy. Bing chilling. Also, Legion doesn't actually exist. It's just the acting like he's someone else. Yeah. The actual insane, mega big brain play. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. I gotta go to the gym and then go to work, and it's all gonna suck. So we are gonna do a little quick raid on somebody.